Hello everyone, Little Summer here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we are making Devote Hopper. Now he is yet another sim that is going to be coming up in the upcoming, and it's very distant. Don't let me underestimate, like it's going to be far away. I'm in Newcrest right now. I'm working on a save for this LP. And I want it to be done before I do this LP. Otherwise, I'm just not going to be focusing on the LP. I'm going to be focusing on all the naked Sims. So, this is Devote Hopper. His pronouns are he, him. He is a trans man. Okay, he's a trans man. That does not make him any less of a man. Now, if you are transphobic or hateful to anybody in the LGBTQ community, I want you to click off this video and never come back to my channel again. Alright? Because I ain't going to stand for none of that. Alright? Alright. Now, Devote, he hopes to be a expert nectar maker. He's very passionate about food and about the culinary. And he really likes wine. His mother loved it, his father loved it, his granny loved it, but most of all, his great-grandma loved it. And this great-grandma, he was really close to growing up. And she would tell him about all the stories and little hijinks she got up to when she was making her own nectar. And, well, it's been a while since anyone in Devote's family ever really started making nectar, because after his great-grandma died, and his grandmama got too old to continue it, well, his daddy and his mama didn't want nothing to do with it, you know. They wanted to stay up and sand my shoe now. And, you know, he gets it, you know. He believes people should live the lives they want to live. But he had a love for nectar making, and he was really sad to see that family business just be sold off. He was very upset about that, and he's never really forgiven his parents for that. Granted, he's not in contact with his parents because they were not very receptive to who he was. But honestly, that's their loss, baby. That is their loss, not his. I mean, he's still sad about it, which is fair. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who can relate to Devote's issues with his parents. But, you know, I do try to add a lot of realism in my Sims. I do try to add stories. If everything were perfect in my game, I'd get bored with it. And sadly, not everything in life is perfect. Not everyone has, you know, the two parents, a happy home, the picture perfect anything. Not everyone does. And a lot of people don't. Some do. And, you know, a lot of people are jealous of that, which is fair, you know. But Devote didn't have that. I didn't have that. A lot of people have it. And so I want to have that in my save and in my stories and stuff. Now, he is his traits are he's romantic, he's lazy, and he's family oriented. Now, I put lazy because, well, Devote, while he is a hard worker and he has a lot of gumption to do stuff, he is a bit burnt out at the moment, you know, especially in college. I mean, he's just started college, but it's a bit difficult, you know, because he's doing it all on his own. He's got to work a job. He's got to live with these roommates, which he loves his roommates, don't get me wrong. But he's got to live with these roommates. He's got to do all of this stuff, and he's a bit burnt out at the moment. He's often tired because of it. And so that's why I gave him the lazy trait. And he's family oriented because while he is estranged from his parents and his siblings, sadly, he wants a family. He loves his family. He loves his mom and his dad and his brothers and sisters. He loves them. You know, he hates the fact that he does because they just could not accept him for who he was, but he loves them, you know. And I think because everyone they're not like, you know, one or the other. People are multifaceted, and so is Devote. Now, his likes are bacon, cooking, jokes, gossip, emotional decision makers. He loves emotional decision makers because he is one himself a bit. Family motivated Sims, hard working Sims, and funny Sims, idealist Sims, and nature enthusiasts. He does like nature. He likes gardening. He wants to do that nectar making, and he wants to do it from his own farm. He dislikes fitness. My man is not. He's not going to the gym. Okay, he is tired, and so he ain't gonna be doing none of that fitness shit. All right. Now he might do some yoga every once in a while, but that's about it. He doesn't like egotistical Sims, high energy Sims, homebody Sims, or pessimistic Sims. And high energy Sims, he just means someone who's just like all up in his gravy. And he doesn't like people who are super pessimistic because he believes that you have a choice in life on how you're gonna be, how you're gonna act. You can feel one way, but that don't mean you need to act one way. You know what I mean? Now let's get into his sexual and romantic orientation and romantic boundaries. He is romantically attracted to men, women, on both for, woohoo and both for romance. He also is interested in non-binary individuals, but again, that's not an option we have. But his romantic boundaries is he's not jealous to just about anything. He's not jealous about anything, okay? He's just like, look, I'm aware that there are going to be some things that I can't do for my partner. There are going to be some needs that they have that I can't meet. So I'm just going to let them do whatever the hell they want. I don't really care. As long as they're safe and happy, I'm fine with it. That's his own personal belief. So he is not polyamorous, okay? But if his partner was polyamorous, he wouldn't hold that against him. And if they wanted to have, more partners, he'd be fine with that. He'd be like, that's not for me, but you do you, chickadee. And I love that about him. Now, as you can see, he's also had his top surgery. Now, I'm going to go ahead and state this. It does not matter whether or not someone who's trans or non-binary has gender-affirming surgery or takes any form of hormone drugs and stuff like that. If they say that they're trans, or if they say that this is what they identify as, that is their identity. And if you can't respect that, well, then you have no place in my life. Okay? No, that sounds harsh, but it's just the truth. Now, I've already done his swimwear, hot outfits and cold outfits. So we're going to be doing his everyday, formal, athletic, sleeping, and party wear. Now, I like to think that Devontae would be a bit of an artsy kind of guy. But also his wardrobe wouldn't be super, there wouldn't be a lot to it. Whew. I'm so sorry. I had to yawn and then I had like a dizzy spell. Sit still, Divya. Sit still. But I do think he would have a bit of like an artsy kind of vibe to I can foresee him wearing a lot of like, 70s themed stuff and just similar to that. But also he wouldn't be wearing anything with too many layers or that takes him too long to get out of bed and get into.
Oh.
And that is because this man is tired, okay? He is working through university. He is exhausted. He doesn't have time to be putting in, 2 hours worth of outfits. And, of effort, 2 hours of effort into his outfits. And he's going to wear comfortable shoes. I think every once in a while he might wear heels, but he's not really a heel kind of guy. It's just not for him. Now, a pair of kitten heels, he loves those, but, personally, he's just like, I can't be bothered. He really much so prefers his own comfort. Let's see, how does this look on him? How does this look, babe? Now, I think this looks nice on you, but I just don't think it is you, okay, my love? But, yes. Now, sadly, Devontae is estranged from his family. His mom and dad and his siblings just would not accept him. Now,
Oh.
he does have a younger sister, okay, who's literally just a child, like she's 8, okay? Now, she loves him to pieces, and she
Mhm.
is upset with her family for not accepting him. She does, okay? And I guarantee you, the minute she becomes a teenager and a young adult, she's going to seek him out and be like, I accept you, I love you. What how can I
Yeah.
affirm you, you know? Like what can I do to make you feel more accepted because I accept you, I love you. This is what I've read about, you know. Just doing her best to make him feel wanted and loved because she does love him to pieces. So he does have someone and he has his friends, you
Mm.
know. Now not everyone is even in any community, whether they be trans or non-binary or even cisgender. Not everyone has someone. And I find that sad. And I hope that I can be
Mm.
a comforting voice to those who don't have that someone. Okay.
Oh.
All right, Devontae. I think we've got your everyday wear
Mm.
out. I do think he would wear the same pair of jeans for about 2 days straight, you know? It's just how he is.
Yeah.
But actually,
Mm.
for this outfit, I think no, not this outfit. I picked the wrong outfit. Lord have mercy.
Mhm.
I do think that for this outfit, though, he would take off his glasses. He's got these beautiful eyes. Ugh, I love him to pieces. You're so handsome. Okay. Oop,
Oh.
you have a necklace, my silly boy. Let's get these off of you. Now, first, I think
Yeah.
I do. I keep zooming out. Lord have mercy. I am all over the place. I did think for his formal wear, he would probably. I think he'd braid his hair. He'd get braids in or twists. Now, I'm not very well educated in afro textured hair, what they do for certain events or not, but I'm doing my best. So if I do sound ignorant at any time about something, please feel free to educate me because I am always open to learning. Oh, I think that hairstyle looks so handsome on him, so I'm gonna keep that for his formal wear. Now I'm aware that with braids, especially braids like
Hmm.
those can. I hear that they hurt sometimes. I also see that they can take days, if not weeks, to finish.
Mhm.
And so, braiders, hair braiders for Afro textured hair, you have my respect. God damn it, I clicked the wrong button. You have my respect. I do wish there were more Afro textured hair and really curly hair.
Ooh.
I wish there were more Irish hairs too. Like I've got Irish curls. That's what they call them. And I think it would just be a lot better for everyone if we had more hair options for everyone. You know?
Ho ho.
Oh, he's just so handsome. I just can't get over how handsome he is. I'm sorry, he's such a handsome man. I love him to pieces. I think he's one of my favorite Sims that I've made. I'm gonna give him a second formal wear
Hmm.
outfit because I do think he'd have a couple of things that he'd look nice in. Let me see. Does this scream Devante to me? The style does, but let's see if we have it in any other swatches that just. I'm sorry, I'm so focused in. You know what? I do like this. So
Mhm.
I do think orange is sort of his color. I think I will go with this one. And then there's some breeches that we can get him.
Yeah.
Now, I do think that this is a suit that his friends got him.
Hmm.
Um, when during like either his birthday or one of his holidays, and it may have been like the first birthday that he had been without his parents or his. Oh God, I'm sorry, I did not mean to bump my mic. that he had been
Mhm.
without his family. And so they're just like, you know what, we want to get him something that makes him feel like the handsome and that he is. And so they got him this. And
Oh.
I think it is so handsome on him. He just looks so handsome. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. I love him. Next outfit. Okay, Devontae, we are not wearing a hat. Now, I did do the apply to all, so I'd say he would not be wearing a hat while he is working
Hmm.
out because for him, he would just sweat so much, and he does not like it when his scalp sweats. It, ugh, it's a sensory that he loathes. Like, get out of here, loathes. Let's see, where's that? Is this the jacket I was thinking of, or
So
was I thinking of
so.
a shirt for him? Which one was it? Or was it this jacket? I was thinking of something for him. Yes, it was this one. That's the one I was thinking of. I'm sorry. I sometimes when I make sims, especially if I make the base sim beforehand, I'll go through like
Hmm.
the through the catalog and look at what we got.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver my microphone. It just feels like it's in the wrong
Ah.
place. But I'll look through the catalog and try to come up with something that I think will suit them beforehand. Otherwise,
Hmm.
videos like these are going to take like 3, 4 hours long. Or sometimes multiple days. Now, I'll tell you,
Hmm.
if I'm really into a sim, I will spend days on their wardrobe. But that's a rarity. Usually, if I'm starting to hit the point to where I feel like I might be taking a few days, I will just not and open the game. Alrighty.
Ah.
Handsome man! I'm sorry, I love him so much. Now, I did recently learn that afro-textured hair, like men with afro-textured hair, that they sometimes wear do-rags at night. Um, Now, I didn't really understand why, because I thought like bonnets were like intersex and stuff, or I really don't understand it. But then I read into it, and I realized that you know what, I do like it. It does kind of come off a bit more masculine than just a normal bonnet, you know. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna give him a do rag because he does have afro textured
Mhm.
hair, and I do think he takes care of his hair. And I also think the do rag works better for his head shape, if that's a thing,
So
or at least it's
so.
what he tells me.
Hmm. Mhm.
See, I give him a tank top. And I'm going to give him some undies because man does not care what he sleeps in as long as it's not pants.
Oh.
Some people tease me about my accent. They're just like, Divya, it's like it gets thicker every other day. And I'm like, it gets thicker whenever it decides to get thicker,
Hmm.
honey. And whether or not I'm focused on trying to enunciate things. And
Hmm.
right now, I'm not focused on enunciating anything. Oh, it's his party
Ah.
wear. This is where he kind of goes all out. But I'd
Hmm.
rather focus on the tops right now, so I don't know why I was in bottoms. Because he's not a bottom.
Hmm.
What's his? Does this look like? No, that does
Ooh.
not look like him. Divya, what on earth are you
Mhm.
thinking? I do think he would go with a more fun shirt for his party wear. Because I want to use this shirt again. Yes, that's it. And let's see, where's the jeans? There's the jeans section. Now, I love him to pieces, okay? So far, he's becoming one of my favorite Sims. I love him so much. The thing is, though, is I don't know nothing about fashion, okay? My mama was a bit of a tomboy growing up. She didn't like skirts or nothing. So I didn't, or makeup, or really any of the fashion stuff. She just was not into it. She was just like, it's a shirt, it's a pair of pants, and some sneakers, and I'm done.
Mhm.
But my Aunt Jennifer, she was into the more Japanese aesthetics, and so my mama just could
Oh.
not bother with my aunt. But when I was born, oh, my mama was so happy. She got one of those girly girls that wasn't a pain in the neck to go shopping for, because I was just like, I don't like that, but I would like it in a different color. And she'd be like, oh, hell yeah. I love my mama. Which, for those of you who don't know, mama is Southern for grandmother. People use a lot of different terms here in the South. There's
Hmm.
mama, there's meemaw, there's granny, there's nana, uh, gran. Really depends, on where you're at and who your family is and what have you.
Ah.
I'm looking in full body because I do want to give him a couple of outfits. Something that is absolutely serving.
Hmm.
Ooh, boy,
Hmm.
you popped off with that. I'm gonna get you some new shoes because I think some new shoes will go well with that, and I
Ah.
might get rid of your hat, baby.
Hmm.
I know you like the hat, but sometimes we need to get rid of it for our own well-being.
Ooh.
Socks. Get him some black socks. Go with that. There we go. Then we're gonna get rid of this hat. And you are gorgeous.
Ah.
Gorgeous, my boy. Stunning. Beautiful. I love you. This is exactly how I talk to my friends whenever they show me an outfit that they're wearing. And of course, sometimes if I don't think something looks good on them, but I do think that they can pull it off with the right accessories. Like sometimes you'll be trying something on and you'll be like, this dress is ugly. However, if I were to use this belt from however, if I was to use
Hmm.
this belt that I have, as well as with this necklace, that would pop
Hmm.
off. It would look great. As well as with that shoe and that handbag I got. Then I'll be like, how do you feel in it? You know?
Hmm.
Because look, sometimes accessories make the outfit. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of giving him? Because he would. This man would. Okay?
Hmm.
I can see him wearing this. I can. Yes. Mhm. Now you're thinking, like, if this man is poor, how the hell did he get a Moschino uh, band outfit? And I'm gonna tell you something. Friends. Okay? Also, secondhand shops. You'd be surprised at the amount of designer things I find in secondhand shops. I once found a
Hmm.
pair of Verawang jeans for $5 at one of my thrift stores. I ain't telling you which one it is because then I'm going to have a lot of people flocking that stuff and I'm going to be out of my good stuff. I gotta keep it. It's it's not going to go nowhere anytime soon. Anyway, this is his swimwear. Um, as you can see, it's cute. He also
Hmm.
has a cute little tattoo on his arm and on his ankle. He's adorable. And then his hot weather.
Hmm.
Again, just very simplistic. And then his cold weather, which is very simplistic. Now, he's got some of those, I think it's Moschino boots or one of the thing from Get Famous. But, yes. This is Devante. We get back to his first everyday wear. This is Devante. He is our handsome trans man. One of many trans, non-binary, and, gender non-conforming Sims that I will be having in this Let's Play and in my saves. I like to add them because they exist and I love that they do exist. I'm happy for them. And I think Devontae, I don't really want him to kind of take a backseat role. I don't want to go through all this effort of making this Sim that I love and then just not really having him interact. So I might have him be a neighbor to Skylar and have them be sort of like besties and stuff. Um, and I might make him a boyfriend or a girlfriend or, a partner of some sorts. I don't know yet. I will just have to wait and see what I feel like doing. because ADHD is so much fun. But
Hmm.
yes, anyway, this is Devonte. If you liked this video, please leave a like, and maybe subscribe if you'd like to, and leave a comment. Maybe give me more ideas for Sims I should make. Um, with any storylines or any ideas you have, I just might implement them. But yes, I hope you have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks you for watching. Bye bye!